Hey everyone, and welcome to the Words Unsaid midweek check-in for April 27th through May 3rd of 2025. So as with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you like personalized reading, my link is Thumb and Taka Experience on Facebook. So what I'm getting for the majority of us is they really do miss you. Just because they're not around doesn't mean they don't care. Just because they don't say anything doesn't mean they don't love you. Just because they're not around physically doesn't mean they're not around spiritually. Just because they're not around spiritually doesn't mean they're not around physically. So there is somebody watching you and watching over you, almost like an overseer or like a protective mindset. Someone that likes to protect their pride and protect their den and protect their own, basically. I'm getting a lot of like, I'm doing this to protect your image and mine. I'm doing this for both of our sakes. Like a lot of self-sacrificing, a lot of like intense feelings of regret and anguish for not telling you, not being able to tell you, and it not working out because you weren't supposed to meet in this lifetime, or feeling like you shouldn't have said anything and wishing that you had never met this lifetime because the pain is too unbearable. Working through memories of fondness and nostalgia and past life karma that still hangs on and hangs over your shoulders. Holding someone's past against them and using it as a weapon is unfair. And that's what's going on between you two. Hedonism and spiritual narcissism come into play here as well, especially for like Aquarius, Leo mindsets and Cancer, Capricorn mindsets. There's going to be some form of forgiveness and closure within the Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio mindset. However, possessiveness and obsession are still at hand, and there's a lot of jealousy and envy at play due to depression and emotional manipulation and sirenistic abilities that siphon out truth. Emotions and empathy or in the way of success, not spending enough time together or spending too much time that wasn't quality has been affecting the situation. So work on your quality time, work on your acts of service as well. It looks like they're really powerful, really strong, really like spiritually active in your life. It's just they're hiding it from you, or they're under a different guise, or you know them differently. Like for example, you might know them in the spirit world as like Thomas, and then in real life you meet them and their actual name is Anthony. Just for examples. So knowing who they are in spirit, and knowing your soul and lineage and your soul name, and learning to love yourself despite your many flaws can help. Feminine spirit within physical bodies of males and male spirits within physical bodies of females are prominent, especially in the transgender community and the indigenous clans. Indigenous, Aborigines, and Anunnaki are all banging at the door, on your front door, on your side door, and on your back door. And right behind the ear right here, somebody might be talking to you as well, on the left ear. So it looks like there's going to be some form of like clairaudience, telepathics that needs to be worked on. Because you might be saying something and then thinking another, and then you're getting held accountable for it. You don't hear yourself. Just because you don't hear it doesn't mean you don't say it. Blaming mental illness, or blaming Tourette's, or blaming DID is not an excuse, but it is understood that mental health plays a part in things. So getting to know yourself better, getting to know them better would be wise next time, instead of just jumping the gun. Know what to say, know when to say it, know when a secret's told, and know that if we can't trust you with secrets, then there's no point in sharing any information, because you're just going to spill it to the wrong people and say shit anyway. There's going to be some form of like purple auras or like indigo children that are sticking out here, like a lot of refinement, a lot of sophistication and elegance and class and royalty and like Baphomet. Like Satan would be like trying to remember the angel's name. Michael's blue. Saint Germain would be wise to be healed from ultraviolet healing, especially when you feel lost or uncertain. It'll help you clear the fantasies out of your head and allow you to see reality. What works for you now won't work for you in the future, and what worked for you in the past isn't working for you now. It's just one of those things. This isn't working out. We need to be separated. We need to go our separate ways and learn to live independently. Basically, go your own way by Fleetwood Mac sticks out, and separate ways from Journey. But that's what I'm getting for the midweek check-in for the Words Unsaid for the 27th of April through the 3rd of May of 2025. As always with these, take a rest and sleep. It doesn't. Thanks for joining.